You watched the Benghazi hearings last week? How many of you are fans of Harry Potter? Okay, try this out. Trey, Gowdy, Draco, Malfoy. Had I been on that committee, I would have referred to him as the honorable gentleman from the house of Slytherin. You don't believe me, take another look at it. At any rate, it's a strange time here in Washington. The House of Representatives, we're proving that we don't really need to meet for 2 years. 48 hours will do it. Within the next 48 hours, we will have reauthorized Exim Bank. We will have passed a new budget, breaching sequestration levels both on domestic and defense spending. We will have raised the debt ceiling for 2 more years and elected a new speaker. And we're exhausted. And we did all that in 48 hours. You know, I've been a Fairfax County Democrat for a long time. I joined the committee in 1983. When I first joined the committee, this county was a Republican county. This was not a Democratic place. The default was Republican. So, people could vote Democratic and did, but left to their own devices, not thinking much, they voted Republican. What's happened in 32 years? Well, actually, that default moved all the way over to the other side. So, yeah, if they're really in a bad mood, not thinking they can vote Republican, but the default is Democratic. How did that happen? It happened by thousands of people in this room and outside of this room. People who are still with us and people who aren't, who believe in democratic principles and values. And they were willing to work for them. They stopped whispering that they were Democrats. Where are the other Democrats? And they actually started proclaiming it. And once you start proclaiming what you believe and who you are, you start to convince others. You make it safe for them to proclaim who they are. In our neighborhood, Emily Miller and I in Mantua, we heard that whispering and gosh, we kind of felt lonely, like we were apparently So we organized a Democratic club and invited everyone we thought might be a Democrat. The first meeting, 150 people showed up. Wow. People going, I didn't know you was a Democrat. Some of them lived next to each other. And pretty soon signs went up on lawns and bumper stickers went on cars. Did I mention bumper stickers on your car? And we started turning the neighborhood. And now my neighborhood is a reliably Democratic neighborhood, as is Fairfax County. Yeah! We have a wonderful guest tonight, Joaquin Castro. As you can see, Joaquin, we're a pretty diverse place. When I first moved here, 3% of us were foreign born. Today, double the population, 28% of us are foreign born. And we don't really care so much about your status. We care about what you can contribute to the future, which is why we're so proud of our dreamers. And by turning our place blue, because we're so big, not by Texas standards, but by Virginia standards, the whole state's in play. If I had told Ken Plum 15 years ago, now Ken, I know you're not going to believe it, but Virginia's going to vote for a Democrat for president. Now his name is going to be, it sounds funny, I know, Barack Hussein Obama. We're not only going to vote for him for president, we're going to do it twice. So, And Joaquin, we say every year, these elections we're about to have are the most important we've ever had. And we say that every year because we have elections every year in Virginia. And they usually are the most important elections, certainly that year. But we have a lot of promise in Virginia. We have a lot of hope in Virginia. You know, we want to, what you heard from Alfonso is a very lonely man. We need to give him company.
Yes.
So, this November, if you don't do it for God and country, you don't do it for the party, you don't do it for me or Don, Mark, do it for Alfonso. Listen, this is my 21st year in public life, 14 years on the Board of Supervisors, and now 7 in Congress. And I got to tell you how happy I am to have somebody replace Jim Moran, who hits the ground running, who's a happy warrior, who is always looking to the future, and is just a wonderful friend and colleague who's already making his mark in the United States Congress. Give it up for our friend, our Congressman, John Byer.